So one of the things that we're doing is we try to figure out with all the technology from marketplaces. Particularly, we're going to be talking about mainly Amazon and eBay. eBay, you have to do more of a detailed title and description because it's more your own personal listing, unless you're doing templates or something like that. So, for instance, we have right here a Hot Wheel car. And so what you want to try and include, I'm going to do a screen share while I'm talking and show you a couple listings. What I don't recommend because of SEO and Google. And then also these websites have their own internal search engine that has some kind of formula to it that tries to figure out the relevancy of the product by brand and character and theme, color, that kind of thing. So for instance, this is Hot Wheels. Everybody knows Hot Wheels. It's made by Mattel. It's right there on the corner. Everything literally, especially if it is a name brand and they've been around a while, is on this package. The only thing that might not be here is you might have to measure it. This is a 1:64 scale, which is 2.5 to 3 inches. Okay, everybody knows that. And then 1:50 is a little bit bigger. I argue 1:43 and 1:50 can be the same thing if it's a car or a small truck. But whatever, you'll see some there on Batman that'll be Hot Wheels or other themes in WB. They'll say it's a little bigger. They'll say it's 1:50. I always try, what I try to do is in the description, if everybody's saying 1:64, okay, fine, it's 1:64. But on this one, this is 7 inches across. So in my opinion, in my team's opinion, from our experience, what matters is the most, of course, 3-dimensional is great in your description and in the item specifics if you want to put it there. But the most important thing is to fit as much as you can in the title, but then put the rest in the description. Okay, so we're going to go over that really quick, and this is not only for anybody that wants to watch, that wants to learn this, but also it might be a tutorial for our staff or anybody else. So first of all, this is 3 inches across. So any vehicle is going to go from left to right. That's the most important thing. You can assume after that, you see it, you're holding in my hand, and most people have really good photos. We only do 1080 and 4K, very high definition photos, and then we use software plug coming in, photo room on Android, which works great, let me tell you, especially the paid version. So anyway, so this is 7 inches. So what you want to list is 7 inches either in length or from left to right. That way someone knows, especially if it's a mom or parent, they know what they're getting into, okay? Because online, you have the same Hot Wheels that are 1:24, which is 7 to 9 inches, and it's very misleading on what you're going to get. And so you need to put that in there. So on the title line, if you couldn't fit everything, you get 80 characters on eBay. Everybody knows that. And then you get less. I think Mercari is less and Etsy is less. I think Mercari, what is it, 50 or 60? So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but here nor there. So Hot Wheels, because everybody knows what a Hot Wheel, they've been around a long time. Super Rigs is the theme, okay? So a lot of people argue they'll put the name first, which is HW Park and Play Truck. But I think it's more important to just go from left to right, brand, theme, character, and then behind it, if you want to be brought to you by or by Mattel. So Hot Wheels, Super Rigs, if you can see that, hopefully you can see this. And then whatever, this is called HW Park and Play. And then behind that, you might want to put truck and car, or die-cast truck and car. So a die-cast, in my definition, is a car that is molded into a cast. In other words, it's a shell molded into something that is a detailed cast and usually is articulated, depending, like character cars with Disney and Marvel are very articulated cars, and they're cool, and they cost more than a regular Hot Wheels, which is like this one, which is $1. This one is not bad, and that's why we picked it up, is because it's a Baja Bug, and I thought it was cool. And then, you know, we get our finder's fee and plus shipping and figure out a price on it. But here nor there, that is what you would put in Hot Wheels Super Rigs, the theme or the character, okay? And then behind it, you put truck and car 2-pack or something like that. If you have room, you put the inches. So you would put, you know, 7-inch truck and trailer and 3 right in front of it, 3-inch, the, you know, the symbol inch or IN, and then that's how you would do it. And I've seen a lot of people that have helped us, and not only that, I had to learn this, that if you don't put this, not only the eBay search won't know, but SEO, when they're putting their web crawlers in that website and they're doing a Google search or a Bing search, they're trying to figure out the most relevant thing. So it's just in the background. You never see these little web crawlers and these little internet searchers. And so that's how it works, okay? So, you know, this brand has been around. You know, if you want to pay promotion on that website, that's fine. But in my opinion, you don't need to go outside unless you want to be found on your webpage. You don't need to promote this too much. It just matters more than anything, the title. And now even eBay and Amazon want you to put in I am Pacifics. For instance, if you look on the back, it'll tell you more information. It has a detachable trailer. That's important. You need that in your description. It has the different characters. So you might want to see different characters, collect them all. You want to get someone emotional about it. Hopefully they're a collector or they're a fan, because why would they be looking at this? Now, as a parent, they don't really know. They're just going to know their kids like Hot Wheels trucks. But when they see more articulation and you have more details, it's going to not only help them, it's going to help you sell it. So, or provide it to them. So if you look down here, most Hot Wheels are made in Thailand. The main ones are, and it'll be right here. That's important. The age description is right here, and it'll be right there. And if you can see that, it says 3+. I think eBay now, you just put 3, and then they also have a range like 3 to 4, 5 to 7, something like that. That's important. Other details about this. This right here is called park and play. So imagine you're parking a car park or you're cruising and you're playing and it has musical notes. So if you look on this truck, right, this particular truck, it has a little slot for a smaller, I would say smaller because I have a big phone. It's just a gimmick, smartphone slot in this little toy. Plus on top of that, the car can go on top. It could probably be an iPod slot. And so, but if you see, there's a picture of that. These are the kind of things later you need to come back and put in your description. It might help you sell it through searches and you're going to rank up higher. That's just an example of that one. And then this is another super rig. Okay, you see? And this says super rigs. And then on the bottom, so you do Hot Wheels, super rigs, stunt and semi, toy, truck, and car. And if you have enough room, the truck is, again, 7 inches and the car is 3 inches. So you just put, you know, truck and car, 7-inch truck and 3-inch car. And that way it's all right there. And those 80 characters, or if you get 60, you might have to subtract some of that information. And then if you have room, you put by Mattel. If not, you put by Mattel in your description. It's very, so if you see another detail on this, and this is for my staff, on the back, this is what you need to put in the description if you can't find on the internet. A lot of these cheaper toys, even on Target and Walmart, and they will have a short description because the margin on the toy, in my experience and my understanding, is because it's just certain themes, they're not going to go to that link to put all this story and backstory. But if you notice, it says it'll connect to a Hot Wheels track where you buy those kits and you can race them on the track. Well, this thing actually folds out and you can connect that to it. That might be important for the description and some kit. So, you know, you might want to, you know, put that in your description, and it has a foldable ramp. Of course, there's another one that's white. It's the same name. So you want to put variation, red, truck and trailer, white truck and trailer with bonus car. Okay, that's what you put. Okay, So these right here. If you see a more generic, cheaper, most of them are made in they're made in Malaysia or they're made in Indonesia. So it's going to be about 80% Hot Wheels. Thailand, from my experience, 10% Malaysia, 10% Indonesia, something like that. This is a cute little theme, Baja Bug. Here is another one that you want to pay attention to, and that's why I picked it up. I saw it was cute. It's called Fast Foodie, and if you notice, it's 3 of 5. That means in Fast Foodie this year in that series, there was 5 different characters. So that might be important that you would put, because a lot of people will just know it's Fast Foodie. Hey, mom or dad, I want the series 3 of 5. Whatever, or they're a collector. That's important to them. Fast Foodie, on the bottom, it says Donut Drifter, and you see it looks like a donut, and it's a little cute car. Now, keep in mind, this has a lot of plastic to it. So if you look at these other cars, there's another one over there. It'll say True Metal. That means it's kind of trying to tell you, hey, we made this, a lot of it out of metal. So that is important. You put True Metal or you put metal die cast, okay? So that's what you put. Here's another car right here. This is not a Hot Wheels, and that's another thing we're going to talk about. Monster Jam and Monster Trucks is not the same brand. People, I see it all over eBay, and it's okay, but you got to fix it because, you know, you're getting it wrong. Monster Jam Trucks is Spin Master, okay? Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, and then their character, okay? So get that right. And then this is a color changer, and it's from Cars the Movie. Of course, you see that if you put one more in it, it'll change. I tried it. It changed a couple times. I don't know how long that will work. It only might work once or twice, and then it might stay one color from my experience. But anyway, this is a color changer, and this is by Mattel, but it's what I would put is Disney Cars character, or Disney, you know, whatever, Cars the Movie character, and then the character on here, which is Strip Weathers, aka the King, and you gotta put all that in there if you can, and then you just put toy car or something like that. Okay, here's another one. So you want to make sure you put car, you know, Cars the Movie, Disney Cars the Movie character, you know, Cactus Lightning McQueen from, you know, Radiator Springs, or Welcome to Radiator Springs. If you can't fit Radiator Springs, it's kind of important because this whole line of Radiator Springs is a cool line. They also come with accessories on the back. If you can't see that, there's a little accessory in the bottom, and they come with a little mini bumper sticker. Okay, come on, people. This thing is not going to be a huge bumper sticker. But there you go. So I wanted to point that out. That's how you would do it. You would not put die cast in front. Hint, hint, one of my staff. Don't put that in front. You put the brand, or what is that theme known by? Like, in other words, this is a Disney movie. Yeah, it's Mattel, but Mattel makes a lot of stuff, okay? Disney, Pixar cars. If you can't fit Pixar, everybody knows Disney bought Pixar. I would hope you know that a couple years ago. Disney, Cars, Radiator Springs, Cactus Lightning McQueen. And the reason is this one is where he's in the desert and he's got mud on him. They have another one, and I'm thinking it is right behind me. It's up there, or it's behind me in a box. And the regular one looks exactly the same, but it does not have no mud on it, and it might even have a different accessory. So keep that in mind. They will change it up, and some of those are more collectible. Anyway, that was my video. I didn't want to keep it too long. Hopefully it hasn't been too long. Come back for more tips and tricks and tutorials. Thank you for coming. And as always, be gentle. Give me a thumbs up and a like if you can. And if you'd like to subscribe to this channel or look for our videos on our coming website, that would be great. We'll see you later.